Top 10 Scariest Places You Can Actually Visit. Wherever you go, there will always be some form of haunted site. And even if you don't believe in ghosts or other paranormal occurrences, some of the most haunted locations are still interesting to visit due to their gorgeous architecture, breathtaking landscapes, or fascinating histories. Welcome back to the Travel Guide. Today we will be going our top 10 picks for the scariest places you can actually visit.
If you're a fan of our videos, be sure to subscribe to the Travel Guide and ring the bell to be notified whenever we post a video.
Number 10. The Stanley Hotel, Estes Park, Colorado. Since its debut in 1909, the Stanley Hotel has drawn tourists to Estes Park with its grand Georgian architecture and legendary whiskey bar. However, the hotel's fame grew after serving as the model for the fictional Overlook Hotel in Stephen King's The Shining. Aside from that unsettling relationship, the hotel has reportedly been the scene of numerous additional ghost sightings and creepy piano music. Staff workers claim to have interacted with spirits like the maid from room 217, who is rumored to pack up visitors' clothing when they aren't looking. The Stanley Hotel offers nightly ghost tours and psychic readings from the on-site Madame Vera. The hotel now provides 4 distinct forms of lodging and is a perfect home base if you want to explore Rocky Mountain National Park. Number 9. Chateau de Brizac, Quince, France. Thousands of tourists flock to France's Loire Valley each year to see the renowned Chateau de Brizac, a magnificent example of Renaissance French architecture. Few visitors, though, want to view one terrifying inhabitant of the castle. In the French Loire River Valley, close to the city of Angers, sits the Chateau de Brizac. This imposing structure is infamous for being the scene of Charlotte de Brézé's slaying. The illegitimate daughter of King Charles VII, Charlotte is said to have been murdered by her husband after he found out she was having an affair. Because of the color of her dress, the Green Lady, as she is allegedly seen by visitors roaming the hallways. You can go to the imposing castle to see if you can find her for yourself, but whether you find her or not, the trip is worth it just for the breathtaking architecture. Number 8. Casa Loma, Toronto, Canada. Constructed in 1914 as a house for businessman and lawyer Sir Henry Pallett. Sir Henry Pallett and his wife are among the ghosts allegedly inhabiting the structure, which is currently regarded as one of Canada's most haunted places. Casa Loma is home to a number of ghostly encounters, including weird apparitions and eerie whispers. The medieval castle has developed a reputation as a paranormal hotspot due to the number of accounts from staff and visitors who describe seeing a strange woman clad in white, hearing a gruff guy near the stables, or experiencing other paranormal experiences. The castle offers ghost tours led by Canada's Most Haunted, which offers a spooky and magical experience. Number 7. Burg Wolfsegg, Germany. A 13th century structure situated in the Bavarian Alps. Wolfsegg, a nobleman from the House of Wittelsbach, commissioned the construction of the fortress. Originally intended to serve as a fortress, the castle later evolved into an opulent residence for the Wolfsegg family. The castle is currently regarded as one of Germany's most eerie places. This 800-year-old castle is purportedly haunted by a woman who frightens away any passing tourists. She is thought to be Clara von Halfenstein's ghost, who was allegedly murdered by her envious husband. From May to early October, the castle is accessible to visitors. Number 6. Queen Mary, Long Beach, California. A grand ship-turned-hotel with a spooky past. The number of reports of the ghostly apparitions haunting the Queen Mary ship has grown significantly over time. The Queen Mary ship, a once premium ocean liner that crossed the North Atlantic Ocean between the 1930s and 1960s, is now a well-known global tourist destination because of its history of ferrying people as well as the alleged presence of ghosts who are said to be within. The Queen Mary is now famous for its ghosts, which are rumored to roam its suites, pools, and hallways, and the hotel offers ghost tours to take full advantage of the spooky stories. Number 5. Port Arthur, Australia. The Port Arthur Historic Site, located in Tasmania, Australia, serves as a significant example of a colonial landscape. Remnants that can still be seen in Australia today are primarily connected to its history as a penal colony. and include buildings that are still standing, along with cemeteries, exercise yards, and cells. Additionally, Port Arthur is rumored to be home to spectral apparitions and atmospheres that are less obvious remnants of its former inhabitants. Now, Port Arthur offers a variety of eerie trips and late-night, adults-only paranormal investigations where guests can ghost hunt. Participants will get knowledge of the most recent scientific methods and tools for conducting paranormal investigations. Number 4. Ancient Ram Inn, Wootton-under-Edge, England. The oldest building in Wootton-under-Edge was built in 1145 and was once used as a priest's residence and public house. It is notorious for being one of the most haunted sites on Earth. The masons and other construction workers employed to build the adjoining church initially stayed at the inn. Additionally, a 500-year-old pagan burial site is located here. The purported witch, who was burnt at the stake in the 1500s, is one well-known mythology surrounding the ancient Ram Inn, which is one of the few sites that genuinely lives up to its reputation and is the holy grail of haunted locations. Every paranormal aficionado must spend a night at this renowned haunted location. Number 3. Bhangarh, India. Situated on the edge of the Scariest Tiger Reserve in Rajasthan's Alwar district, is not for the timid. Only 100 miles southwest of Delhi are the lush ruins of Bhangarh Fort, which offers an unusual contrast to the desert landscape of Rajasthan. According to legend, the oasis has been cursed ever since a local princess rejected the sorcerer's proposals, leaving it largely uninhabited until this day. Its ambiguity makes it one of India's most mysterious locals. People claim to have heard ladies crying, heard bangles jingling in the chambers, and smelled ominous after-dark scents. There have also been reports of eerie lights, odd shadows, and strange music and dance sounds. This fort is at the top of Rajasthan's most haunted locations, and if you want to see one of India's scariest locations, you should travel to Bhangarh Fort. Number 2. Poveglia, Venice, Italy. Located off the coast of Venice and Lido, is known as the Island of Ghosts because of its dark past. According to local legends, those who showed even the smallest signs of the Black Death were taken kicking and screaming to the island. Around 160,000 people are said to have been incinerated on the 7-acre property in order to stop the disease from spreading. It was also utilized as a mass burial site. From the 1800s to the early part of the 1900s, the island was turned into a mental asylum where a resident doctor carried out strange and bizarre experiments on the patients, which caused a lot of deaths and irreversible damage to the patients. The island is now home to the spirits of people who died during the bubonic plague, those who died at the mental hospital, and even the insane doctor's own ghost. The Venetian government attempted to revitalize the island until very recently, but conditions are simply too gloomy there. Number 1. Rynham Hall. Beautiful Rynham Hall is a Norfolk country home that has been standing for more than 400 years. Since it was constructed, it has served as the Townshend family's home, and it is the site of the iconic image of the Brown Lady Ghost, where a ghostly woman wearing a brown outfit has repeatedly been seen. Many people think Lady Dorothy Walpole, Charles Townshend's wife, is represented by the Brown Lady of Rynham Hall. The story goes that Charles was angry with Dorothy and kept her within Rynham Hall until she passed away. She is said to still haunt the house today. The old home has a long history of agony and misery, and many people think this is one of the reasons why tortured souls are drawn to it. Throughout the year, the home is open to visitors who want to take an extraordinary adventure. Visiting a haunted location is definitely something that will give you a unique experience if you're going on an adventure of a different kind. But keep in mind that this activity is for the brave. With that, we've reached the end of our video. To see a list of our favorite and most useful travel gadgets, check the link in the description. We hope you enjoyed our top 10 picks for the scariest places you can actually visit.
If you've enjoyed our video, check out these other recent videos from the Travel Guide. And be sure to subscribe and ring the bell to be notified about our latest videos.